YouTube. I've always been a fan of comic books, more Marvel than DC, but I always wanted to follow the storylines that were alternate, like What If, or like the Marvel 1602. I always liked different storylines, and that's probably why I was a big X-Men fan, because X-Men always had something going on. They frequently changed their costumes. There was always a cool storyline.
I'm thinking at this point, we'll get to the point, what the hell are you talking about? Well, if you remember in my partial book tour, I showed my graphic novels, and I was thinking again about the Amalgam books. What the Amalgam books are, it was a period of time, it was like in the 90s I think they came out, that Marvel and DC had decided to create books together. And it was a really cool idea, because someone like me who likes alternate timelines and alternate stories, I fucking loved it. I wish I had read them when they came out in the original book form, but I had missed them, and I later found them in graphic novel form. And I was looking over my collection, and I only have like a few. I'm lacking the Marvel ones. So what I did was, of course, I checked, different booksellers, and I went to eBay. And eBay had the lot of the original books when they came out. And this person was selling them like wicked cheap. They were selling them for like $3 for the whole set. So I was like, oh man, I'm definitely going to bid on those. I bid on them, and like the whole week, I thought I was going to win these books for like $3. No, at the last minute, somebody outbid me by a fucking quarter, and they won them. So I was so disappointed. But yeah, and if you've never heard of Amalgam, I'm thinking about making a video of them where I can show you guys and talk to you a little bit more about them. But the Amalgam books were pretty cool. I mean, there were some really silly mix-ups. Like, for some reason, they mixed Wolverine and Batman together and called him Darkclaw. And it was done in the animation style of the Batman cartoon that was out in the 90s. I think, I can't remember who did that certain style of drawing, but that certain style of drawing is really popular and the artist is well known. But they did that one like that, and I thought it was really silly that, I don't really think of Wolverine as Batman's, Wolverine's not the Marvel equivalent of Batman, so that's why I thought it was really silly. But there were some really cool stories that came out of it, like they mixed Captain America and Superman, which I thought was pretty cool. And the way they mixed the Justice League with X-Men, and they became the JLX, that was a cool fucking story. There was a couple of other ones, but a lot of them were just rather silly. Like Wonder Woman and Storm was a good mix-up, I think. And then there was the Bat thing, where they mixed Man-Bat with Swamp Thing. Different things like that. It was a really cool storyline, but I had not read Marvel's versions, because Marvel's versions, they had Bruce Wayne, Agent of S.H.I.E.L.D., and I thought that looked pretty cool. And there was Magneto and his Metal Men. But yeah, it was a pretty cool series, so I was really hoping. They're very collectible. If you can find those books, they're worth a lot of money. I don't know if they're in a guide if they're worth a lot of money, but I know that they're very collectible because they're kind of really rare. And even the graphic novels I have are worth a pretty good amount of money. Even the one that I let my 4-year-old handle, and it's kind of wrecked a little bit, even that one's worth still quite a bit of money in its condition. Yeah, I don't know what I was thinking, letting them, look at it. But yeah, getting back to the whole X-Men things, yeah, I really love the X-Men books. And I know at one time people thought that, they really hated the fact that there were so many X books. I loved the Excalibur series, loved it, because Captain Britain is one of my favorite heroes, and I really like Nightcrawler. Not too fond of Kitty Pryde, but, she made a good member of the team. And then there was the Phoenix not Jean Grey's Phoenix, but the other one, Rachel Summers. And like, I used to really love the classic New Mutants. Those guys were so fucking cool. The original lineup with Magic, Magma, you know, Sunspot, Cannonball, and all of them. I thought that, and you know, Doug Locke with Warlock, you know, that was a really cool fucking X book. And you know, even the original X Factor wasn't too bad. I wasn't really that, you know, into X Factor, the original X Factor. It was okay, but yeah. And you know, the X-Men had a lot of good stories, like the Mutant Massacre, and there was just a lot of epic stories that were written in the X books. That's why I like loved them so much. But that's all I got for you guys. I was thinking about doing something cheesy, like having my Giant Man action figure at the end waving by or something, but nah, I won't do that. That'd be kind of silly, but that's all I got for now. Until my next video. I know it's been a long time since I'm uploading videos. Like, sometimes I'll do one right after another, and then sometimes it'll be like, you know, a long time before I post another one, but I don't really have a set schedule, so it's just on a whim whenever I put them up. Alright, peace.